What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And if you saw last video, you know that I did the 3 reasons you should buy a Genesis Coupe. Now today I'm going to be doing the 3 reasons you should not buy a Genesis Coupe. So yeah, I guess let's go ahead and hop right into this video. So reason number 1 you should not buy a Genesis Coupe, and this is probably to no one's surprise because this is a complaint that I hear from basically everybody who has one of these cars, and that is the fake hood vents. Now right here we got ourselves 2 hood vents right here, but as you can tell, they don't do anything. The holes are filled in. It's just a solid piece of plastic that does not lead anywhere. Now you can get real hood vents for the car, and those cost about $125, which is a little steep for just 2 pieces of plastic, but it's worth it if you really want the real hood vents, and that's something that I'm thinking about doing. So you guys let me know in the comments below if I should do that or not. But yeah, that is the first gripe that I have with this car, is the fake hood vents. Come on, Hyundai. You could either just skip them out, not even put them on the car, or you could have just taken a little bit of extra time and made them real. All you got to do is drill out the holes, basically. It's not that hard. Also, there is some fake vents down here. Now that one's got a small hole down in it right below the light, and so does this one, but still, I basically consider those fake vents. Now, the second reason you should not buy a Genesis Coupe is an interior problem I have, and that is basically the infotainment display. The display and everything is fine, and it's got some pretty nice functions. It's got Bluetooth and everything, maps and whatnot, but the touchscreen itself is not very responsive, to say the least, and sometimes you gotta press in a weird spot to actually get it to click on what you're trying to click. I may be able to show you an example if I hit phone here. Now basically, if I hit settings right here, it works, which is the first time it's ever done that for me. Yeah, that's okay. Of course, since I'm trying to show this on video, everything's gonna work perfectly. That's fine with me. Hopefully everything will keep working even after this video's done, but I'm sure it won't because I probably jinxed it. But basically the problem is when you press settings, it presses the 0 button or the hashtag, depending on where you press that, and it just does not actually click on what you're trying to click on. But like I said, of course, since I'm trying to show you guys this in video, it's going to work perfectly. But basically, my second gripe with this car is the infotainment system. Now, I've heard on the 2014s and up that they completely fixed this issue, but I personally have no experience with it and I've never used one, so I can't speak for it. But if you have one, let me know in the comments below how it is, if it works good or not, basically. On to the third problem that I have with this car, and that is the interior plastics. Now, it's kind of hard to tell right here because there's no reference basically, but this white spot is not supposed to be here. Basically, this plastic just over time has taken enough sun damage and whatnot and been touched enough, and it's just fallen apart. And literally, this stuff right here is so flimsy. If you were to put probably a stack of pennies on there, it'd probably crack the plastic, honestly, because this stuff is just not very durable. And also, along with this plastic, this stuff right here, the gunmetal gray colored interior trim, door handles, these were once that color, but I wrapped them because they were completely destroyed and all of this stuff was peeled off and it just looked absolutely terrible. But basically, it starts to bubble after a while. And I think you guys can see that pretty good, but it's almost like it just peels off in the sun after a certain amount of time. And this door handle, I don't know how well it's picking up on camera, but this one is not looking the best. And basically on the back side, it's completely almost peeled off, and I don't know what to do about it besides either just trying to get whole new door handles or just wrapping them. But it's honestly not that big of a deal. You can't see the back of the door handles, you can only feel it. I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty hard for me to come up with these 3 reasons why you should not, quote unquote, buy a Genesis Coupe, because honestly, I absolutely love this car, and if you've ever been thinking about getting one, I highly suggest you go ahead and do it. Now, I was kind of being a little bit nitpicky and whatnot, maybe the infotainment's not that big of a deal, but in some cases it really just does not work that well, and it's just a pain in the ass to use. But of course, because I was trying to record it and show you guys, it worked perfectly. Knock on wood, it'll stay like that and I won't have any more problems out of it. But those are the 3 reasons why you should not buy a Genesis Coupe. Now, for those of you who are still watching, I'm going to go ahead and give you a little sneak peek of something we're going to be doing this week. I figured if I was going to tell you guys 3 reasons you should, I should also just let you be aware of 3 reasons that you maybe shouldn't buy one. Later this week, as I just showed you guys a little sneak peek, we're going to be installing a new mod on the car, and it should be pretty epic if you want me to be honest. So, if you guys enjoyed this one, don't forget to drop a like and subscribe. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one.